Hey, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into 50 insane facts that almost no one knows. Seriously, only 1% of people have even heard of some of these. From mind-bending science to bizarre history and strange coincidences you won't believe are real, this is the ultimate test of your trivia brainpower. So buckle up, hit that like button, and get ready to have your mind blown. Number 1. Modern circumstances make nuclear winter almost implausible due to reduced warhead yields and improved city planning, minimizing the likelihood of the required firestorms. Number 2. Delaware permits the trading of license plate numbers among individuals. Numbers starting from 4 are tradable, and single-digit numbers can command hundreds of thousands of dollars. In 2008, the number 6 was sold for an impressive $675,000. Number 3. Actor Kurt Russell was the first person to report the renowned Phoenix Lights UFO sighting, where thousands of Phoenix residents claim to have seen a UFO. Number 4. Earth gains approximately 1 pound of mass each second due to its absorption of meteoroids and other debris from space. Number 5. Despite speaking a fictional language, the minions from Despicable Me undergo redubbed speech for each language release of the films to ensure their distinctive speech patterns are recognizable to audiences. Number 6. In Belgium, Germany, the Netherlands, Sweden, Austria, and other nations, legal philosophy holds that the innate human tendency is to evade captivity. Consequently, in these countries, individuals who successfully escape from prison without violating any other laws are not prosecuted, and no additional time is appended to their sentence. Number 7. In 1861, Abraham Lincoln was offered honorary citizenship in the Republic of San Marino, which he graciously accepted. His response included the sentiment, "Although your dominion is small, your state is nevertheless one of the most honored in all history." Number 8. Mike Brown, the astronomer most responsible for Pluto's reclassification as a dwarf planet, titled his memoir, "How I Killed Pluto and Why It Had It Coming." Number 9. In 2023, Ford filed a patent for technology that could remotely disable a car's radio or air conditioner, lock someone out of a vehicle, or cause a car to emit a continuous beep if a car payment is missed. Number 10. Bruce Lee's films collectively grossed an astounding $741 million at the box office, which, when adjusted for inflation, amounts to a staggering $4 billion, all while being produced with a combined budget of only $2 million. Number 11. The horror trope of zombies craving brains can be traced back to the 1985 horror comedy film Return of the Living Dead. In this movie, zombies consumed brains not out of hunger, but rather because it alleviated the pain of being a zombie. Number 12. Project A119, a highly classified initiative conceived in 1958 by the United States Air Force, aimed to detonate a nuclear bomb on the moon as a display of strength against the USSR. Notably, a young Carl Sagan was among those who contributed to the project. Number 13. Elephant trunks possess the remarkable strength to lift and securely hold up to 770 pounds of weight, yet they exhibit the precision required to crack peanut shells without damaging the seeds within. Number 14. The founder of the Chili's restaurant chain, Larry Levine, drew inspiration from his father-in-law's chili cook-offs, aiming to create a restaurant that served chili and burgers while fostering a welcoming atmosphere. Interestingly, Levine's father-in-law was the renowned racing driver and performance car constructor Carroll Shelby. Number 15. Charles Martinet, the voice actor famous for portraying Mario, endured a nomadic existence for 5 years. In 2013, he faced eviction from his residence due to a legal dispute with the family of his deceased landlord. Number 16. Jumbo was a male African bush elephant featured as an attraction by P.T. Barnum. Sadly, Jumbo met his demise when he was struck by a train in St. Thomas, Ontario. Interestingly, he was not named Jumbo because of his size. We got the word Jumbo because of his name. Number 17. The Curse of the Ninth is a superstition suggesting that composers will perish before completing their 10th symphony. Notably, both Beethoven and Schubert died after composing their 9th symphonies. Gustav Mahler attempted to defy the curse through structural changes, but met the same fate before finishing his 10th. Number 18. Pan-Babylonism represents the belief that all religions of civilization ultimately trace their origins to Babylonian myths, including narratives like the Genesis creation story and the Genesis flood account. Number 19. In 1973, food manufacturer Mario Fabrini conducted the Great Michigan Pizza Burial after 40,000 of his frozen pizzas were recalled due to botulism concerns. They were solemnly interred in a grave in Osineka during a ceremony attended by hundreds, including the state governor, who delivered a eulogy of sorts. Number 20. President Nixon maintained such a close relationship with his personal valet, Manolo Sanchez, that the two developed their own constructed language, occasionally using words known only to them. Number 21. A Wisconsin hacker known as Dr. Chaos served 13 years in federal prison for causing over $2.5 million in damage to power plants by causing 28 power failures and stockpiling drums of cyanide beneath Chicago's L line for mysterious reasons. He was released in 2019. Number 22. Actress Jane Kaczmarek received Emmy nominations for her portrayal of Lois and Malcolm in the Middle for 7 consecutive years, encompassing the entire duration of the show, but never secured a win. Number 23. In 2005, a sheep in Turkey leaped off a cliff, and astonishingly, 1,500 more sheep followed suit, one after the other. Tragically, 450 sheep perished in the fall, while the rest survived by landing on the soft, cushioned pile of their woolly companions. Number 24. During the historic Apollo 11 moon landing, Neil Armstrong operated the Hasselblad camera, and the majority of the photographs he took were of his fellow astronaut Buzz Aldrin. Only one photograph of Armstrong, captured by Aldrin while he was engrossed in experiments, exists from that momentous day. Number 25. A territorial loophole caused by the changing of a river's course in 1843 created a de facto lawless zone along the Dutch and Belgian borders. This area gained notoriety for hosting illegal raves, drug deals, and prostitution. The loophole was finally closed in 2018 after the discovery of a headless corpse within its confines. Number 26. When the legendary Andre the Giant passed away, there was no crematorium in France large enough to accommodate his body, necessitating the transportation of his body to the United States. Number 27. Samuel C. Upham, an independent counterfeiter in the northern states during the American Civil War, produced such a vast quantity of counterfeit Southern currency that experts estimate it constituted approximately 1 to 3% of the total currency supply within the Confederacy. Number 28. Albino redwood trees do exist, but they cannot independently produce their own food. As a result, they are considered parasites because they rely on nutrients sourced from neighboring trees. Number 29. Following the development of the atomic bomb, uranium fever gripped the nation as a high demand for radioactive materials lured approximately 10,000 people to the southwest U.S. in pursuit of uranium mining. Number 30. In 1966, the glass roof of the Houston Astrodome was painted to reduce glare. However, this unintentionally resulted in a decrease in the amount of sunlight reaching the stadium, causing most of the natural grass to wither and die. To remedy this, a synthetic grass surface called chemgrass was installed, giving birth to the term astroturf. Number 31. The sensation of getting chills during a fever isn't due to physical coldness. Instead, it's the brain's response to fighting off an infection by raising the body's temperature. This elevated temperature tricks the body into perceiving that it's too cold, leading to chills as the body attempts to generate additional heat. Number 32. In January 1996, Jamaican police mistakenly fired upon Jimmy Buffett's airplane, believing it to be involved in marijuana smuggling. The plane was carrying Buffett, Bono, and their families. The Jamaican government later acknowledged the error and apologized to Buffett, who penned the song Jamaica Mistaka in response. Number 33. When Ronald Reagan was shot in 1981, hospital staff cut away his clothing and tossed a laminated card found in his suit pocket into his shoe on the floor. Unbeknownst to them, that card contained a list of nuclear launch codes. Number 34. In 1993, a man named John Doyle survived a great white shark attack while surfing off the coast of West Africa. However, lions mauled him on his way to the hospital. Remarkably, he survived both attacks and made a full recovery. Number 35. In a 2014 study involving over 2,000 people who had experienced cardiac arrest, it was revealed that 40% of the survivors were aware that they were clinically dead and that their hearts were being restarted. Some remained conscious for up to 3 minutes after the attack. Number 36. In 2000, American treasure hunter Tommy Thompson successfully found millions of dollars worth of gold coins from the SS Central America. He then went on the run, refusing to pay his debts, and now claims to have memory loss regarding the location of 500 hidden gold coins while serving time in jail. Number 37. Alaska P. Davidson was the first female special agent that the Bureau of Investigation hired in 1922. However, she was forced to resign by Director J. Edgar Hoover in 1924. No female officers were rehired until 1972. Number 38. After AC/DC vocalist Bon Scott died of alcohol poisoning, the band considered disbanding. However, at the request of Scott's parents, they hired Brian Johnson as their new frontman and went on to create Back in Black, which became the second best-selling album of all time. Number 39. In World War II, the Japanese had a secret biowarfare research unit called Unit 731. This unit performed lethal human experimentation, including infecting captives with plague and STDs, as well as conducting vivisections without anesthesia. An estimated 200,000 to 300,000 people were brutally murdered. Number 40. Picky eating can be classified as a type of eating disorder known as avoidant restrictive food intake disorder, ARFID. ARFID refers to extreme picky eating habits that can potentially lead to health issues. Number 41. Smooth brain is a medical condition called lissencephaly, where individuals have brains lacking the typical bumps and folds. This condition is characterized by a lack of proper brain development. Number 42. In the late 1970s and up until 1985, Bayer knowingly sold hemophilia blood products contaminated with AIDS worldwide because destroying the inventory was deemed too costly due to the high financial investment they had made in the product. Number 43. Missouri boasts some of the loosest alcohol laws in the U.S. due to industry influence. Hard liquor can be sold in grocery stores and gas stations. Bars can double as liquor stores, public intoxication is legal, and open containers are permitted in most areas, including by passengers and vehicles. Number 44. The phantom time conspiracy theory posits that the time period from AD 614 to 911 never existed. According to this theory, these extra 300 years of history were fabricated during the Middle Ages to legitimize Otto's claim over the Holy Roman Empire, suggesting that we should be living in the year 1726. Number 45. The biohazard symbol originally didn't signify or refer to anything specific. It was chosen for its symmetry, distinctiveness, and memorability. Number 46. Adolphe Sax, the son of instrument designers, had a history of accidents. As a child, he fell from a 3-story height, drank acidic water, swallowed a pin, fell into a frying pan, was burned in a gunpowder blast, and fell into a river. Despite this, he grew up to invent the saxophone. Number 47. In 1942, the Manhattan Project required 5,000 tons of copper, which was in short supply. To avoid delays, it borrowed 430 million troy ounces of silver from the U.S. Treasury for use in magnets. The silver was fully returned by 1970 as the equipment was decommissioned. Number 48. Cuba's primary economic export is doctors, which it leases to foreign governments for $11 billion annually. Approximately 50,000 Cuban doctors serve 67 countries concurrently. Number 49. Due to their rude and abusive behavior, young women eventually replaced the first telephone switchboard operators, who were boys. Number 50. The Great Sphinx of Giza's nose has been missing since the 1400s, attributed to a zealot's actions in 1378. Archaeological findings suggest the nose was chiseled or broken off. And that's a wrap on these 50 insane facts. If you learned something new, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on the next batch of jaw-dropping facts. Got any wild facts of your own? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you know. Thanks for watching, and remember, the world is full of insane facts just waiting to be discovered. See you in the next video.